Joining me now is Chicago Bears legend, internet legend, a guy who I've been following for a long time. He's like a true comedic genius. He does clean comedy, giving you an insight of what it's like to be a professional athlete, whether it's in meeting rooms in the NFL, to now he's Cream Bigums. He's got Vernus T, who's a rapper. He got a Bodak Yellow remix that is off the charts. He's a hilarious human. I've been a fan of him for a long time. Penn State grad, San Francisco 49er, third round or second round draft pick? Second round draft pick.
Second, baby.
Second round draft pick, and then he became a Chicago Bears. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Adams, Spice Adams, Cream Bigums, Vernus T, all of that. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Hey, the Chicago Bears look like they got a team right now. Mitch Trubisky could be the future. How's the feeling in Chicago?
Hey, man, we won, baby. We won. Regardless of what anybody got to say, we got a W, baby.
Are you still a big Bears fan?
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. You know, my son was born here, my daughters, so they Chicago Bear fans for sure, man. They walk in the house, all they see is my jerseys and, you know, all my teammates, former Bears, you know, so, yeah, they love it, man. We definitely Chicago Bears out over here.
Are you guys excited about Mitch Trubisky? It's been forever since the Bears have had a Pro Bowl quarterback, and Trubisky looks like he's clean-shaven. He has some hilarious tweets from college, but he led the team to a win in a raucous atmosphere. I think that's big for Chicago, right?
Oh, no question, man. You go on the road, and I think the Ravens were 11-0 against rookie quarterbacks, and now they're 11-1 thanks to Mitchell Trubisky. He's doing well right now, man. You know, I really don't have any complaints, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for his future.
All right, let's get to Spice Adams. When did you realize you were absolutely hilarious?
Oh, man. I don't know. I guess everybody keeps saying it. You know, growing up, I didn't have any brothers and sisters, so I used to always try to entertain so people could always want to come over to my house. They'd be like, yo, we got to go back, man, to see what he's going to do next. And then after that, you know, I was too big to play Little League, so my mom made me play football. Man, I didn't want to play because all we did in my neighborhood was play basketball. So one day my mom just dropped me off at my high school. You had to take a test to get into my high school in Detroit.
We lost him. He's driving in his minivan right now, but it's clean-ass minivan, though. So we need to understand that. Although he is driving
take a test to get in our pass.
We lost him. He's dead.
He's gone.
He's dead. Maybe he died. We don't know if he died or not. We thought you died. Hey, can you hear me, buddy? You there? Here you are. Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, man. See? Hey, that's how you know. We live rough. We live raw out here, man.
So what were you saying? You were saying to get to high school, you had to take a test. Go ahead. In Detroit, you're from...
You had to take a test. And I passed it because I'm an academic all-star, of course. And my mom just dropped me off at this high school and said, go introduce yourself to that coach. And by the time I turned around, she was gone. So I was like, dang, I got to do it now. So I go introduce myself to the coach. He said, go on the track, run around. I do that. Then afterwards, we do all these exercises together. And I was loving it, man. It was like a brotherhood. You know, I didn't grow up with any brothers or nothing like that. So I was loving it. You know, my mom came pick me up after practice, gave her a big hug. I said, thank you, Mama. This is the best thing in the world. I don't know what I was thinking. And then, you know, I've been playing football ever since, man.
So through your high school career, you didn't start until your freshman year. Your mom forced you to play. You went on to become one of the greatest defensive tackles in the country. You were 5'11".
Say it of all time. Look up Yahoo, man. This is the greatest free agent ever.
All right, so coming out of high school, though, AQ Shipley told me you were 5'11", 308, and could dunk. You were just a freak fucking athlete. Is that because everybody played hoops where you were from?
Yeah, man. And, you know, I used to watch the dunk competitions like crazy, man. I used to be looking at all, like, the Michael Jordans and Dominique Wilkins and all that. So we used to take the crates, and then you burn a hole at the bottom of them. And, you know, I had a nice sized backyard back in the day. So we had a full court. You put it on the clothesline. At the end of the clothesline, you know, on the crates, they got like 4 handles around it. So you put the handles on the clothesline and made a full court. So we used to be hooping, and then you get like the little balls that you win at the
Fair.
state fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had like Detroit Pistons balls. So I used to be hooping in the backyard on crates. I used to be doing all type of dunks. Even though I was a big dude, I used to always do what all the little fellas did.
Yeah, you're a freak athlete. Some of the videos you put up on YouTube as this character Cream Bigums, like you don't give yourself enough credit, I don't think. I think you need to wear a little bit more lotion, but you're crossing fools up.
Hey man, if I'm not ashy, nobody will recognize me, man.
Ashy Spice, is that what they call you in the hood around there?
Exactly, man. You got to keep all my joints ashy, man. Even my shoulders.
So you're everywhere right now, though. Your internet stuff is incredible, which has led to now you're on CBS. NFL Network does stuff with you. You're working with the Big Ten Network. You're really taking off right now. What is the most exciting part of it all? Is this the plan? Was this the plan for Spice Adams whenever you started putting videos on the internet?
No, man. It's no plan. Like I don't have a lane. You know, I'm just trying to create my own, man. And it's great, man, because at the end of the day, Pat, I got 4 kids, man, not 4. I got 4. 4 kids, and tuition and milk and all that stuff is not going down no time soon, man. So I got to stay working, so I don't mind it. I'm a true nose guard, you know. We go out there and do the dirty work, and so I'm used to it, man. I love the work.
Did you say tuition and milk?
Milk, yeah. You go to the grocery store try to get some organic milk. It's like $200.
I think you're getting fucked over by your grocery store, Spice. We got to talk about this. We got to get you in a better neighborhood.
Go to the grocery store. See how much organic milk is.
What's
the co-signer? It's like the movies, the milk. Like, it's crazy.
You need a co-signer for milk. That's absurd. Right now, you look like you're still over 3 bills. You look athletic enough to play. In your time of retirement, did you ever think about going back? When did you retire? How many years ago?
Man, I think about going back right now, dude. Like,
really?
Every day, man. Every day I want to play, man. I don't think it's gonna go away, man. I mean, I'll give you 12 good plays. They won't be in a row. See, the thing is now, man. If I play, it'll be a lot of conditions on it. Like, if I have to go on the field and it's to the opposite hash, I don't want to run that far. and if I'm already on the field and the sub is coming on to come get me, if I'm at the opposite hash, don't even try because I'm not running off. So I might burn a couple timeouts. So it's a lot of conditions if I play right now. But I can get to 20. I'll get to 20 good plays. It can't be in a row, but I get to 20.
I think those are completely respectable conditions. I don't think there's any team that should not sign up for that, especially with how athletic you appear to be. Could you still dunk?
No. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing I can really come up with to, nothing cool I can come up with to make it seem like I can still dunk. But no, the hops is gone, man. The hops is done.
But your cooking,
you know what?
Your cooking is on point.
If somebody challenged my athleticism, man, or just my well-being in general, man, I might be able to. Yeah, I need a perfect alley-oop, and then I probably could yam it.
Yeah, I understand that because I can't palm the ball, so I need somebody to put it up there and let me just kind of put it in there, if that makes sense.
It got to be perfect, man. Got to be the perfect alley-oop.
Why were you so incredible at football? Is it because you said earlier, you're a true nose guard, you work your ass off. Do you think you got that in Detroit or did you get that at Penn State?
No, definitely in Detroit, man. Detroit is a blue-collar town. And you think about the big three, that's where all the cars at. That's Motor City. So it's like frowned upon if you're from Detroit and you don't know how to change a flat tire. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you got to be a hard worker come from Detroit, man. And like I say, man, I love to work. Like, if you take a defensive tackle and you tell them, hey, look, man, you got to play nose guard, they're going to be like, oh, no. Like, nobody wants to do it. Everybody want to go out there and get sacks because that's what's going to get you paid. But don't nobody want to go in there and get them double teams and take on them big 350-pounders. But I do. Like, everything that people hate to do, I love it. Like I love training camp. I love double teams, like all of that. All the dirty work stuff, like that's what I like. I
You're
like
a,
the grind.
you're a fucking guy that every team wants. I mean, you're like a dream teammate.
I'm crazy, man. But you know, you got to be some type of crazy to play. But like I put it to you like this. When I played at Penn State, I didn't like to wear gloves. And so if I felt like I wasn't bleeding from my cuticles, like I wasn't doing my job.
Listen,
I'm like,
if you're
hey,
not if you
you can ask my teammates, man. I look at my hands and be like, oh man, I ain't bleeding, man. I ain't working hard enough.
are all your fingers straight, or do you have them like L-shaped ones like most?
Dude, look at this, man. Look at my pinky. The only thing you can do with this is like stir coffee. My pinky's done. My fingers are jacked. I cannot put any one of my fingers on the flat surface. They just curl up from like grabbing offensive linemen and stuff all the time. All my fingers are jacked up, dude. Like I cannot put any of my fingers on a flat surface. Like it's unbelievable.
For those that don't understand, a nose tackle job is 1,000% just to take people up so a linebacker can come clean it up, right?
Yeah, and check this out, Pat. I would make a solo tackle, solo by myself. If Urlacher is anywhere near that vicinity, the dude on the loudspeaker like tackle by Brian Urlacher. I'm like, are you serious, man? I get pencil whipped every game, man. They pencil whip me every game.
You know what? Up at Soldier Field, they called me Adam Vinatieri the whole game, so I can understand how they would fuck it over for you too. Here to kick off, Adam Vinatieri. Here to punt, Adam Vinatieri. I'm like, God damn, I wish I was Adam Vinatieri. Let's have some respect here for that guy.
Jeez, man. Where's the love at, man?
Hey, what's that Bodak Yellow remix that you put out together for Grill Master? Did you write that all yourself?
Yeah, man. You know, I just sit down and I listen to the lyrics and I just figure out ways that I can remix songs and put them, like, the whole thing was about me grilling. So, you know, I just listen to the lyrics and I change them in my head. I got to put that joint on iTunes or something, man.
Yes, that's what I said. As soon as I heard it the first time and I heard you're only putting it on YouTube, I was like, he needs to sell this thing. It's clean so kids can listen to it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. Here we go. All right, so you just picked in the video, for people that don't understand, Bodak Yellow is a song by Cardi B that went to #1 on the charts. It was the longest reigning #1 song on iTunes for a new female rap artist, like in the history of the world. And it's an incredible beat.
Oh, she
Killed it. She crushed it. Cardi B crushed it. And then
killing it.
out
Like
of
girls' anthem the whole summer.
as it should be. It's an incredible song. Out of nowhere on my social media feed, though, at Spice Adams shows up and releases this thing. And it was incredible.
Furnace T,
Oh,
real master.
oh.
Look here, young blood, you can't mess with me
If you wanted to.
These ain't expensive, with or without socks.
These are grilling shoes.
Hit the stove, get some.
You crushed it, dude. Crushed it.
That's the joint right there, man. That joint go hard.
Do you do everything alone? Do you film everything by yourself? Because all the videos seem like you just set up a camera and do it all by yourself. Or all the ideas yourself. It's incredible if this is all coming from a one-man band, man.
Oh, Pat, man, I got a production company, man. I got an editor, man. I got a cameraman, like all this stuff, man. It's pretty cool, man. When you think of an idea and you're like, all right, let's shoot it. So yeah, man, I've been trying to do more videos on YouTube and stuff like that, man. So be on the lookout, man.
I appreciate everything that you today. You perfectly displayed the feeling of driving into the facility after a win compared to a loss. And it was spot on. Everything you do is just spot on. Driving into the facility, like talking to the security guard, the whole thing. Your analysis and your replays and your comedic brain is so good. I hope that you truly understand that you're like a comedic genius, and people like me die laughing on a daily basis because of you.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. I was just doing that, man. That was so funny. I had went up to Hallis Hall, the Bears practice facility, and I started noticing like all the cars coming up, and I'm like, Yeah, okay. I see what's going on here, man. This is how you be when you win. You play for something, everybody's smiling, everything is all good. I mean, even some of the plays that you're not happy that it showed up on film, you still smiling because you got that W, man. You speaking to you go to the grocery store. Hey, what's up now? What's up, Bill? Yeah, yeah. Like you talk to Bill. You never talk to Bill when you lose. As soon as you see Bill at the grocery store, hey Bill, what's going on now, man? Everything all right?
All right, I'll let you later, Bill. Okay. See you next win, Bill.
Hey Bill, hey, kiss the kids for me, man.
Winning cures all in the NFL. There's no question about that. I'm happy the Bears got back winning. Spice, I'm happy you continued to win. What's on the horizon for Spice Adams? Anything big that we should know about?
Man, I'm doing a TV show on ABC.
Holy shit.
The Great American Baker Show. Myself and Aisha Curry. That's coming out in December.
What? Hold on. Hold on. You and Aisha Curry are doing a show on ABC?
Yeah, we are co-hosting.
Wow.
That's gonna be huge. I'm doing something for. I don't know if you saw the show on Comedy Central called Detroiters. I'm gonna be doing a role on that in February. So I got some stuff coming up, man. And you can watch me on chicagobears.com/Inside the Bears. I do a show here locally, and then Big Ten Network. We do a Big Ten tailgate where we go to all the schools in the Big Ten, and we talk about the matchups for the week. And so I'm working, man. You see me on CBS Sports Net.
Jesus.
And I'm everywhere, man. I'm trying to be.
This is what
I got the 4 kids.
This is that nose guard thing. You got to pay for that goddamn milk. That's what you got to do.
That milk, man. I'm telling you, man. Serious. You go to the grocery store. The milk is $300. The milk is a car payment.
All right. Well, speaking of car, that minivan you're in right now is clean as hell, cuz.
Man, you see this, baby? Hold on now. Hold it. You see the screen right here? Look at this. And you flip it down.
Wow.
Come on now. Hold on now. Bear with me. Hold on. Where's the doggone thing? Okay, here we go. Look at the sunroof. They go all the way to the back. Look at that.
Wow. A 2-piece sunroof.
Look at that. All the way to the back it goes.
Mm-hmm. That looks like that costs about 3 gallons of milk right there. That fucking sunroof.
Come on now. Come on, Pat. You got a minivan?
Yeah. No. Nope.
No. Which one? You got to get one, man.
Listen.
You got to get one.
If I knew.
It's a hybrid, dog. It's a hybrid. It's electric and gas. Check this out. I got this thing to 662 miles before I had to go to the gas station. Huh? Come on now.
Wow.
Yeah. It's real deal.
I'm thinking about buying one right now. It looks like a Sprinter van that's a little bit smaller, very clean, 660 some miles, and it does. If you're worried about the cost of milk, it can't be that expensive.
Pat, listen, if you can get over it's a minivan. You get over what it looked like on the outside, you get the inside. Pat, look at that. Come on, man. I just did a 360 for you, man. Look at the shifting gear. It's in drive right now. You just turn that. Come on, man.
It's like a spaceship. It's a spaceship over there.
If Chrysler is watching this, hook me up, man. I don't need no more car payments. Milk is $500. Hook a brother up, Chrysler.
All right. Well, Spice calling from the middle of his Chrysler Pacifica while he's chasing down his beautiful bride to get her headphones. We appreciate.
The truth, man. I still ain't picked her. Man, we going to pick up the kid.
Spice, I think. Spice,
talk,
you might be my new favorite human.
They got soccer practice, like for real.
Will you let your kids play football?
No. You need to play. You see my hands? Look at my finger. my back is hurting right now, Pat. Like for real. Like I wake up every morning not knowing which one of my ass cheek joints is gonna hurt. I don't want my son to feel like that. You ain't gotta feel like that in golf. Look at the sunroof, Pat.
Football afforded that sunroof, though. Let's remember that. It's a good business.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, I think
But if you can play, listen, my wife's granddad is 100 years old. He is on the golf course today, like right now. Like no lie. You're not gonna be on no football field at 100. Look at this shifting gear. Oh God. Right here. I'm gonna stop. All right, man. I stop.
sounds like you stopped at the perfect place of connection.
Look at that. I put it in park. I'm about to put it back in drive.
He parked right in the middle of no service. How do you do that, Spice? He wants to showcase this spaceship, and there's just no service. There's just no service. Look at his face, how happy he is.
You get over what this man look like on the outside, man.
Yeah.
662 miles for a fill-up. Can't beat it, man.
It's like a Shallow Hal situation. Hey, do you watch white people movies?
I know exactly what you're talking about, man. Shadow Hal, and Something About Mary, classics.
What are your favorite movies? What are your favorite movies?
Dumb and Dumber, Coming to America, Harlem Nights, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Juice. It's so many, dude. So many.
Hey, you're acting now because you're in Ballers. So you're acting now. Is this something you always planned on?
Nah, I didn't plan on it, man. It's just it happened at the right time, man. You know, it was the opportunity presented itself, and I'm like, who gonna say no to Ballers? Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I agree. If Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is ever pitching anything to me, there's a good chance I'm just jumping on it for sure.
Let me stop you right there, Rock. Yes.
The dude's got 75 million followers on Instagram.
Like, come on, man. Like, for real, man. It's off the chain. I'm saying hi to my neighbors right now. Look, another minivan. Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
Bill. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Bill.
I'm gonna talk to you later, all right?
The Bears won.
The Bears. Let me roll my window. The Bears won. Yes.
That's an all-white neighborhood, too, it looks like. I see a lot of minivans up there, Spice. Yeah.
It is. Man, look, I be rolling by here, man, with so many costumes on. They be like, oh, there's Spice again. Hey, how you doing? It's like it don't even matter no more, man. It's not like, oh, this is shock. Like it's a big guy with a yellow banana suit on. Like they just like, hey, how you doing? Like they already know.
All right.
My kids just be like, hey, Dad, do another video? Cool.
How old are your kids?
My oldest 9, he's my boy. Then I got 3 girls, 7, 6, and 4.
That's
so
all.
pray for me, Pat, man. 3 girls, dude.
Listen.
Like that's 3 weddings. That's 3 proms. That's 3 like cell phones and junk. And then like, and so my boy, he's gonna be the first one to go to college. So I'm gonna be stuck at home with 4 girls. Pray for me, man.
Yeah, you need Jesus. You need a lot of heavy Jesus at that moment. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I got to stay working.
Yeah, I think you just stay in that minivan. You stay grinding with that nose guard appeal. And I think we even get the Mormons and maybe the other religions to pray for you, too.
Please do, man. Please believe it. Believe it, please. I'm in park now. Check me out.
Look at you. Just laid back, chilling in the nicest minivan I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, this thing right here, man, is so fire. En fuego, man. This joint. And look, my wife bought some kettle corn that the kids is supposed to get, but they not going to see it, Pat. We're about to eat all of these things.
How's Halloween? Do you keep everything? Is it like 1 for the kids in the street, then 3 for me? Is that what your move is on Halloween?
Listen here, man. Halloween, dude, I got so many casualties, right? Like, hey, these kids, they gonna be in for a rude awakening. I'm not giving them nothing. I'm eating all the candy myself. You get nothing coming to my house. Nothing.
Spice, I think you're one of my new favorite humans on earth. I hope everybody listening understands this. Follow him at Spice Adams. He's got to go catch up to the kids and the wife in his beautiful minivan. Spice, I thank you so much for joining us. How are the Bears going to do the rest of the year? Are we going to be hot or are they going to be hit hot or cold?
Man, we about to go on the street, baby. Well, what many games we got left? 10. We win it out.
Huge thank you to Spice Adams. What a human, dude. What a human, Ty.
That guy was great. That was an incredible interview.
He was real life Skyping us straight from his minivan, just acted like he had no clue the interview was even going to happen, and then just delivered ridiculousness for 25, 30 minutes. That guy is the man. You should follow him. And I'm saying this as somebody who thinks a lot of the ex-players that get into TV are very corny and stuff like that. At Spice Adams is a comedic genius, and I very much enjoy his stuff. It's clean, it's well thought out, it's a great look inside NFL locker rooms. What a human, man. I hope he comes back on. That was awesome.